to be able to call you, at least to let you know that I'm still around to do my vlogs and all that. My other webcam, my other dash cam just died on me, the one with the two cameras on it. So today happens to be Sunday, or Saturday in reality, but actually my Sunday, because I got to go to work on tomorrow. Got to do my stuff that I got to do. I'm going to be meeting up with a friend of mine to go see Wonder Woman, and maybe shoot some pool before meeting him up over at the Cineplex Odeon in Laval here. So I figured to give you guys a little update in regards to the vlogs that I've been doing of me playing pool. I wanted to see the gut reactions in regards to that, to see what you guys think of me playing pool and how somewhat bad I am in it. I've been getting better in regards to it. It's just that I was hoping to see what you guys thought and maybe get some, feedback from you guys. Any good laughters or anything that you thought was funny about seeing me shoot pool in that regard. So I'm still going to do a couple more of those myself, just for the fact that I can actually upload them to my YouTube account. But what I'll do is probably do it a lot slower rate than having it as fast. Because sometimes I've taken a look when I have actually fast forwarded to make it a little bit shorter for you guys to watch. And as well, I cut out the volume from the background itself. So sometimes when I'm there shooting pool, they tend to have loud music and all that, odds and ends, dealing with events that are crashing from the background. For me, it's kind of distracting to have that in the video itself. Just for the fact that it's such a loud, looking annoying, and if I would have something to say, I would rather make sure that you guys heard me in regards to it. So that's the other reason why I've been posting those on the last couple of times, just to get some feedback from you guys. But I haven't seen any in the last little while, and I was hoping that you guys wouldn't keep it so quiet. Other than that, work is good. Finally passed my probation as of yesterday, so I'm now an official full-time employee. I have to come in and working for, so I'm happy. Other than that, my love life is still not as I hoped it would be. I'm still helping out my daughter there in regards to going back to school and all that. I just sent some money out to her mom just the other day to be able to get her a uniform and all that. So what's really depressing too is that the mother had told me that she needed an operation. How can I put it? She had a hysterectomy. But I understand why she did it and all that. I mean, it makes sense. I understand. I'm not going to be totally selfish in regards to it. But, at the time that we were together way back when, we wanted to do some things together. One of them was to have a kid together. When she told me about this a few days ago, I was kind of sad because I wouldn't be able to have a child with her. So. But I understand her cause for it. I'm not angry at her in that regards that she needed the operation. I totally understand that. I'm not being selfish. But it would have been nice to know, to have known as well, because I kept her up to date with everything that was going on in my life, including my problems 2 years ago where I was thank God in my past, you know, as a good friend, that she should at least have known her. But that's the strange part, is that she didn't tell me about the operation that she had. You know, it's like, it's kind of ruins the whole thing, you know. It's like, you know, you're together at one point very intimately. You know, you can tell each other, you know, problems on their hands, the problems that they had. She never even bothered telling me this, and it kind of told me a monkey revenge in regards to it. I'm still friends with her. She still has concerns for me in regards to certain things. But, you know, I've always had the next to messages with her. So, and that's what's really getting to me in that regards, that it's always been a win-win situation with her. And she can take into consideration my thoughts about it, you know, because I've always been there for her eldest child. Even though she got herself pregnant a couple, you know, 6-7 years ago with somebody else while we were together, which really upset me at the time too. It still does. It still aggravates me somewhat in that regards, because for the simple fact is, at that time when we were together, I wanted to have a child with her. You know, there's nothing much I can do. That's in the past already. I have to move forward with my other things. So, gotta take the good with the bad, as they always say. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's nice and sunny, at least here in the area that I'm in. We're expecting, I think we had rain last night. I don't know about this afternoon, but still, we're going to try to have a good day. I'm going to still try to shoot around a pool this afternoon. Maybe not as long as I would like it to be, or I'm going to try to make it as long as it can be. But to get what I want to get done today, which I've done mostly about 90% of what I was hoping to get done. The only thing I have to do is get my clothes dried. In regards to that, and I'm also going out to lunch here myself, since I'm in the mood for something. Fast food I'm not into today, that's for sure. I might go over to Hulan and have something there, and then shoot some pool over at the Scratch and have some fun there, at least for a half hour to an hour. And I have to still get a card for my father too. It's Father's Day weekend over here in Canada. It's actually tomorrow, so I'm going to try to at least get a card from my father while I'm here, while I'm out. Actually, I'll do that right after lunch. That way it gets done and over with. Only 1:36. Holy cadoodles. Time sure does fly when you're having fun. Yeah, it's been a while since I've also played my RetroPie. That's the Raspberry Pi computer. I decided to pull it. I decided to turn it on today. I had it still hooked up to my TV at home. It's been a while since I played some retro games, like from the Atari 2600, the other computers as well from on there. I have close to about 15,000 games on that thing, and it's totally cool. What I'm missing from there, game-wise, and I still do have the console in storage. It's called the Intellivision. If you guys have never heard of the Intellivision and you're fairly young, like between 16 and 35, Google the Intellivision. It's an older console that was out there. Direct competition with Atari 2600 at that time. This was in the late 70s, early 80s, when the console came out. It was maybe this first generation, the second wave of consoles coming out at the time. So I've been trying to find the games for it on the net, so I can actually upload it to my RetroPie and play it on there. Because apparently there's an emulator out there for it that'll probably include the IntelliVoice as well, to be able to play some of those retro games for that particular console. So at this point in time, I'm just trying to look for the ROMs and get them downloaded. And right now it's hard to find the ROMs, and especially since I don't have every one of them, every what's it called? Every game cartridge that was available for it. But I'm still looking in to see if I can find a good source where I can actually download them, where I don't have to wait every X amount of things there for it to get downloaded. So I want to get some specific ones from it, ones that I do remember quite fondly, like Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. Of course, the Intellivision games, like the IntelliVoice games, I should say, like B-17 Bomber. And there was one other one that I remember from it, Bomb Squad. Cut this first, weld this second, do that fourth, and it's like, oh my god. But we'll take it in stride in regards to that. So at this point, I'm already here. I'll catch you guys in a few. Be back soon. Anyhow, well, that was a good lunch. I had Fu Lamb's buffet, Chinese buffet, all you can eat. I'm stuffed to the brim, and it's almost 3 o'clock. I just had to go to the bank because I needed some extra money there, since I have to pick up something for my father for Father's Day tomorrow, and I wanted to get that. I want at least to get a card and maybe give him some money so he can get what he wants, since he doesn't like gift cards and all that, so it makes it that much harder for me to get him something for him for Father's Day. I was actually speaking very briefly last night to my daughter from my ex, and she wanted to wish me a happy Father's Day tomorrow, because she knows, since they're 12 hours ahead of me here in Canada, she decided to wish me an early happy Father's Day. And she said that she was sorry that she couldn't speak with me because she was busy with school and work. And I said, no worries, no frets on that. I completely understand. When you're busy, you're busy. It's the thought that counts in regards to something like that, even for Father's Day. And I've been taking care of her remotely since she was the tender age of 5 years old with her mom, which is my ex, and she loves me to death as much as I love her. And I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can actually try to get some money saved up to go down and see her and my ex at the same time. But not right away, because I have to save up the front of the money. It's about the trip is fairly costly. It's about I'm looking around possibly $3,500 for the trip, and I have to renew my the passport as well. Get one that lasts about 10 years or so, something like that. So that way at least I'll be able to go down when I can and when I have the money saved up for it. So at this point in time, I won't be able to go down to visit them, even though I would like to. I'd like to be able to visit and see my ex and my daughter, even though I haven't seen them physically for over 13 years. I mean, even when I was going out with my ex, as the daughter, we never met in person. We never did anything together in person as a couple. But I figured, at least try to get the money saved up and maybe go down and see them. So that's one trip I would like to be able to do with, since I have now this full-time job. So if I can do it, I'm going to, but I'm going to see what I can do first before making any promises in that regards. Because if I can do it, then it'll be one less thing off my thing less off of my to-do list. Because I do want to see my daughter there, because she's grown quite a bit, and even though I haven't been there physically with them for the last 13 years, my daughter still loves me for who I am, and I love her very dearly as my daughter. I treat her as my daughter, even though I'm not her real biological father. And I still want to be there for her, as a dad should. Just that with the mother and all that, it's another story. It brings everything harder. It makes things harder to get done. Anyhow, with that being said, I sound like I need a psychologist here, or a psychiatrist. I don't know which one yet. Oh, fuck. And that's part of life. Job, I love the job that I'm working at. It's full-time. I get along with the guys great there. We get a lot of stuff done together. Get things working up on it. So, can't really complain that much. And today I won't go shooting in the pool. Simple fact is I don't have the time. And with me meeting up with my friend Steve to see Wonder Woman, it's going to be hard to do so. And I'm not going to pay full price of $12 to $13 to play pool in the afternoon or in the evening, because the price goes up after 5 o'clock. So I'm going to hold back off of the pool for today. And what I am going to do is at least get the Father's Day card for my dad. And when I get home, finish off my laundry. So that is what I am going to do. So let's get things done and try to have a good day for Saturday. Thank God for air conditioning, but I am sweating bullets here. Oh, come on. Don't you love it when you're in a shopping mall or a shopping center and people just like to take their time in getting you where they're wanting to go? It's like, everybody's ass is on fire and they need to go, and then as soon as they get there, it's like, oh, gotta take my time. So with that being said, folks, I'll see you soon enough, and we'll head over to the Colossus. See you then, folks. And yeah, got the Father's Day card, so that's done and over with. And it's already 3:12 in the afternoon, and it's hot, humid, and sweaty. I feel like I want my air-conditioned room. The one that feels like a freezer. God almighty, I hate the heat and humidity. And from what I can see, northbound, where I live, it looks like rain is coming. So it might cool off a little bit. How much, I don't know. But at any rate, it is one of those days where you just want to be in a warm place. And not in a warm place, in a cool place, sorry. For those who love the heat and humidity, they can have it. But not where I want it. I'd rather be in a nice cool place where it's, let's say 0 to 15 degrees, where you can wear something nice. This is not it. As much as I want it to be, it is not it. I am just melting here. And I'm hoping that once I get into the Colossus, it'll be nice and cool, air conditioned on top of it. That's one thing I want. Well, I can actually look like a frozen popsicle by the time I'm done. So let's head over there now, which I'm heading to right now. And yes, I'm going to show you what the outside and the inside looks like. You've never been to the Colossus in Laval. But then you'll have, I know everywhere, like in the States and all that, you'll have some huge movie center, which is like probably 8 times the size of where I'm going. But you'll see what I'm talking about here. So I also had missed here. They had what they call is a little midway that comes through every so often, every couple of months, and missed going to it. So I picked up I won a couple nice little dolls and all that for. At the time, it was my ex-girlfriend, but since she's gone, I still have my little daughter. So those little trinkets are going to her. So that's what I'm going to do, is give those trinkets to her. So I'm hoping that when I get a chance to actually send them, that she'll love them just the same. They're from the Angry Birds game. I know they wanted to make a movie or some sort. I don't know if they did, but there were some cartoon shorts out in regards to that. So I know somewhere along the line there are shorts or little cinematic things that are like the penguins that are out there. So let's go park the car, go inside, and yes, I'll show you what the exterior is like outside of here. So let me just get a good parking space and show you. Yep, here we'll do. There we go. So let's head in. I'll catch you there. Folks, interesting as that was, seeing the movie Wonder Woman, I say it was a good movie. I would highly suggest people watching it. It's a nice twist from the DC comic world on Wonder Woman itself. In comparison with the original cartoon itself that came out way back in the day. Out of 5 stars, I give it 4 out of 5. It was unique. It was different from what I remember seeing or reading of the old comic book selection. I would definitely have people take a look at it, and I would rather you guys see it on the big screen itself while it's still in the theaters, instead of watching it on the big screen at home, just for the effects and all that, and the Dolby surround sound too. I know you can get that done today on today's Blu-rays and high definition DVDs and all that. So this is one movie I would definitely suggest you guys go take a look at. Sorry about not being able to go to the Scratch to see me shoot some pool. It's one of those days that it's just not going to happen. And given the time factor that I had today in order to do so, it would not have been possible for me to do it today, because I just didn't have the time to actually go down and go do it. So the only thing I can say is maybe next time around, I'll definitely do another one of my vlogs in regards to it. So that's one thing I'll definitely do next time around. It's just that today is just one of those days, and I happened to see the movie with my friend Steve, who happened to come just when the commercials for it had started. So that's one thing when you go with friends. Sometimes they tend to come in late, or they really push it to when the commercials are just starting up. So there's nothing much I can do in regards to that. So at this point, I did receive a quick little message from my ex, see how I was doing and all that. I just didn't have a chance to respond back to her, so I am, as soon as I get home, I am going to reply back to her, and just to see how she's doing, because apparently she has a headache. I didn't have a chance to reply back to her. I only received the message after reading it, after the movie actually finished off. So this is one thing I am going to have to take care of personally after when I get home. And not only that, since my daughter has already turned 18, and I've helped them quite a bit since she was a young little child, I'm going to have to start cutting off helping her out in regards to schooling and all that, because she's already 18, she's a young woman. She can actually start saving up money for her college and finish off her courses as well. So this is another thing that I'm going to speak with my ex in regards to it. And I've done more than my fair share in helping her out throughout the years. So I'm hoping that she'll understand the reason why and the reasons why I'm saying this, you know. So it's not to say that most people don't. It's just that some people do. Since I've gone a long ways in helping her out and never back, she needs to be able to pull her own weight. Because right now I've done more than my fair share in helping her out with her daughter in regards to things like that, because it's just one of those things I've already gone through hell and back with her. So it's one of those things that I think I've gone already far beyond the call of duty for her and helping her out over the last 13 some odd years. And it's time for me to move on in regards to that, because I've already done my fair share of helping her out. And I've just been an emotional wreck, even when we were together. She doesn't even realize that, because most people are not willing to return favors and all that, or do things back to the ones they care for, which happened to be my case in regards to this, or in regards to the relationship wise we were together. So this is one thing she has to rely on now. So with that being said, ladies and gents, I'm going to call this vlog a day, and I'd like to wish everybody there in our YouTube channel to have a very fantastic weekend that's left of it. Since I am going to work tomorrow, which is going to be my Sunday, which is actually my Monday schedule there, so I have to get ready for work tomorrow. So with that being said, ladies and gents, I bid you a farewell stream. And sorry once again I didn't show you the inside of the Colossus with the Indian I was in. Though I was going to do it, but